Stephen Sprague, a Bangor city councilor, left Bangor to study at Harvard University. He worked in Boston for a number of years after that, but he came back to Bangor. Here's why.
So lived in Boston for a while, lived in Cambridge, lived in Brookline, lived in Watertown, lived in Waltham for 2 years, and I liked all those places, but it was almost like you didn't feel that you were part of a community. It felt like you'd go from Watertown to Waltham. You wouldn't know when you were in Watertown, when you were in Waltham. But here in Bangor, and of course a lot of that's from growing up here, but you really have a much stronger sense of community. Experience on city council it's been great, really. Day by day, I always describe it as day by day. The minutia and the difficult, the challenges are frustrating, but overall, it's a great experience, a great opportunity to make a difference in the community. Hopefully, that's what I'm doing anyways. I moved back here, and honestly, I just wanted to be involved. I wanted to do something to give back to the community that really raised me. Bangor is a much different place than it was even 5 or 10 years ago. I think a lot of that started with the folk festival coming to Bangor and the city council really making a proactive effort to bring the American Folk Festival here. And then it showed people what we could do on the waterfront in Bangor. It showed that people would come to Bangor. The people who live here could attend an event and really be proud to be in Bangor. People who live in Bangor or who are from Bangor are fiercely proud of this community. And I think it showed that the creative economy could be a viable piece of our overall economic picture. Historically, we're a lumber community, and what we have to look at now is what are we going to do to survive economically. I think we can do some manufacturing. I don't want to completely give up on the manufacturing sector, but it's also a creative economy. It's the arts, it's culture, it's music. You see businesses downtown. Downtown is really part of the success story, where businesses like Nocturnum, like 11 Central, like Giacomo's, like Bangor Wine and Cheese, they're incorporating the arts into their business model because they appreciate the arts, but they also see it as a successful business model to get people excited about music and art and culture and in there spending money. And it really gives us sort of a charm to our downtown that wasn't there when I was growing up. But with the folk festival coming in, with all these new businesses downtown, these local entrepreneurs really deciding, hey, we love this community, we're going to make it work here. A little bit of a self-selected group of people that have decided we're going to make this work in Bangor. And they're throwing their lives into these businesses. And I think it's working. It appears to be working. I hope it's working for them. I hope they're making money. The word marketing is not often associated with government, certainly municipal government, but I think that that's what we need to do to a certain degree. If we want to, people kind of say from time to time we need to think of business, we need to think of government like a business, and we need to run it efficiently. Well, every business out there markets themselves and projects an image of themselves. I think that we need to do that for Bangor. One, to the audience abroad, people that maybe grew up here and had moved away, who it wasn't such an exciting place to grow up, but maybe if they come back, if they want to settle down, it's a different place. Certainly with so many positive changes over the last 10 or 12 years, there's a message, there's a story here that we really need to tell. Also, I think we need to market ourselves to a certain degree. There's a feeling, even here, even people who love Bangor, who have lived in Bangor their whole lives, there's still a feeling that Bangor is the end of the line, so to speak. It's not at all true. Metaphorically speaking, Bangor is at the center of so many exciting things going on. And we need to get over this idea that we're the northern outpost, or that we're a satellite for Portland, or that we're a satellite for Boston. Bangor is a little quirky in some ways, but that's what makes us unique. That's what makes us an exciting place to live. To a certain degree, we're a self-selected group of people that have said, we're going to live here, we're going to make this work. It's a special place to be, and we love living here. And that is a message in itself that we need to project. I found my passion in life when I moved back to Bangor, and I met my now wife, Mallory, again. We met on September 1st, 2011 in downtown Bangor. I proposed to her on Christmas Eve that same year, and and then we got married on September 1st, 1 year to the day that we met. I think that all these forces, when you think of how many variables and how many things had to come together for she and I to meet in Bangor at that moment in time, you can't help but think that we were fated to meet right here in Bangor and to spend our lives in Bangor, giving back, hopefully. I would like to think giving back to this community that has made me the person I am. That's my passion.